So, it does appear that the one and only Pawpads4, otherwise known as Artex, is back. Now, I have already made 2 videos on this. I know most of you have probably not seen those new videos. If you're new to the channel, you know, they're a little while back in my channel, a little bit, so you may not have seen them, but I did cover her twice. The first time kind of being just talking about the situation, and the second time being how I disagree with all the hate she's getting. But so many people have came to me and be like, oh, have you heard about the situation, you know, talking about, like, you know, have you ever heard of Pawpads4? And I'm like, yes, I've heard of her. Yeah, so a lot of people are bringing this back up again, especially because she has made a new channel, or that might have been her alt channel, I don't know, but either way, she is back after her account has been banned, and maybe a little crazier than ever, so let's talk about it. Now, I do obviously want to be clear that I don't support the bad actions that she may be doing. I do disagree with, like, how people are overreacting with some of these things, because obviously this child could be doing bad, but people are way overreacting. This person is clearly just rage baiting, and people are making a huge deal out of it. So I actually stumbled upon her new channel on accident. I'm not sure how. I just kind of saw it one day. I'm like, oh, cool, she's back. And one interesting thing that I noticed, I mean, there are quite a few interesting posts. I mean, all of her posts are interesting because, well, rage baiting. But one that was really interesting in rage baiting was that she got a service dog harness, or rather just a harness with a service dog patch, and people are freaking out. I do notice that it says service dog and training, so we have seen quite a few videos of her training her dogs. Now, I have no idea if she's actually trying to train these dogs to be service dogs. Most likely not, but if she is, you know, I mean, good for her. I don't think a 9-year-old can train a dog to be a service dog, so therefore that would be faking it. Me personally, I really have no opinion over that. I think people are way overreacting. Like, all you're gonna do is offend the service dog community. Like, get over it. And of course, probably the most popular thing about her is, of course, people talk about her mistreating her animals. Now, you know, I've heard a lot, you know, people are like, have you seen the video where she puts her feet in the dog's mouth? No, I have not seen that video, but I don't doubt that it existed once. And to be honest, I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, dogs kind of lick their own assholes. I don't think they care if you put your feet in their mouth. They would probably lick your feet anyway, so I don't get why people are, like, getting so mad about this. Even if she, like, violently shoved him in the dog's mouth, like, that's not, like, beating your dog or anything. I think it's very weird. It's very weird, and, like, I do feel bad for her dogs, because, like, ew. But it's not something to, like, scream at this person about. It's not something to, like, send death threats over. This person is, again, just looking for attention, and people are certainly giving it to them. That is literally the only reason that this is still going on, because people comment all the time like, oh my gosh, you're doing so wrong, that's offending people, you're hurting people, you know. Shut up, you know, you don't get the, you know, the point of rage baiting. They're just trying to piss you off, so you'll comment and get them more algorithm to get them more attention. So, you know, what would be simple is, you know, obviously making awareness posts about it is fine, you know, you can talk about it and be like, this is why you shouldn't support this person, this is not what this is, I'm just talking about it in general, not really trying to convince you of anything, but overall, you know, the most you can do is, you know, maybe make a post about it, but do not comment on these people's posts. Now, one thing that I did find very fascinating is she has, like, 2 posts. She might have more, I just didn't see them, but I noticed she has, like, 2 shorts where she's at some kind of pride event, which, first of all, I'm kind of surprised she's not, you know, stomping on the flag and all of that, but that's understandable, because she'd probably get, like, destroyed by the gays there if she did that. I just don't understand why she seems to be at this Pride event. It's almost like there's like lore to this situation. Like, what? You know, she's got all these Pride flags with X's over them, and then she's suddenly, you know, at a Pride thing. This girl is so confusing. And of course, the classic, you know, eating really grossly in front of the camera. I saw one of those the other day, which is like gross. But again, you know, people don't need to comment being like, please put a trigger warning, you're hurting my feelings. Other than the potential of harming her animals, there is literally nothing that this person is doing wrong physically. Again, you know, they just want attention, which is, well, kind of wrong. I mean, they could literally just make decent content and get popular, because that's how the therian community is. So she could get popular so much easier and not get attention, but that's kind of how 9-year-olds are. So again, there's no need to harass this person or even comment on their stuff. Just ignore them, and that's the most you can do in this situation. I know literally nobody is going to care and is probably just going to scroll away and comment on one of their posts, but maybe try to listen, you know, it might help you out a bit. But once again, still really no opinion on this person. You know, they just want attention, so just don't interact. I'm mainly just making a video about it to cover like the kind of new things that people are talking about, and it's been brought up a little bit on the channel, you know, people bringing it up to me. So I kind of want to make like an updated explanation on my thoughts on it. So maybe comment your opinions respectfully, of course. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.